Good day, ma'am and sir. In this particular video, we are going to tackle a research entitled Assessment and Crime Prevention Strategies in the New Normal, Basis for an Action Plan. The thesis presented to the Thesis Committee, Department of Criminology, Tagum College, Tagum City. I am proponent number 1, Valens Kislam E. Dilanggalan.
And I'm Margel Villaro.
And I'm Reggie Rufino.
In today's modern society, every country is dealing with a variety of issues related to crime prevention strategies. Every country has a varied crime profile and no one can claim to have the greatest plan for reducing rising criminality. To address this issue, law enforcement agencies had already shifted to the principle of crime prevention rather than crime fighting in order to assess their effectiveness and efficiency in achieving their goals of maintaining peace and order, protecting civil rights and civil liberties, and enforcing the law. Every country serves to improve the quality of life to its residents by ensuring the safety and security. The United Nations guidelines on crime prevention incorporate and build on years of experience and trials in dealing with these issues, using practical, concrete ways that are considerably different from and less costly than repressive and deterrent attitudes and responses as countries can establish safer communities. As crime advances in the Philippines, this strategy emphasizes the need of strong evidence as the cornerstone for a modern approach to crime prevention strategies. It applies past success lessons as well as fresh research to the problem we are facing now. As a result, the bulk of resource theory-based relative effects research has focused on crime prevention strategies, with the conclusion that each link between crime prevention influence the new normal is significant. Crime prevention strategies are essential because they contribute to a stronger security system. However, the researchers have not found any studies that have been conducted on this assessment on crime prevention strategies in the new normal on a regular basis for an action plan. It only demonstrates that the current study will make a specific contribution and generate new knowledge on the assessment on crime prevention strategies in the new normal. The researchers are interested in determining whether the assessment on crime prevention strategies in the new normal can raise importance to the intended beneficiaries of this study and possibly develop an action plan to prevent crimes. So this study is necessary. Research objectives. This study aims to assess the crime prevention strategies in the new normal. Specifically, it seeks to answer the following objectives. 1. To assess the level of crime prevention strategies in the new normal in terms of developmental prevention, community prevention, and situational prevention. 2. Basis for an action plan.
Method: research participant, materials and instrument, design and procedure. Using cluster sampling, the residents of Tagum City, Barangay Magugpo East, primarily in the Breeze District, will be chosen as the respondents of this study because it is densely populated. We use socioeconomic status and population density to determine the impact of community participation and communication infrastructure on the effectiveness of crime prevention strategies in the new normal. 50 people will fill out the survey questionnaire, and the researcher will collect data using the various data gathering tools that are appropriate for a variety of data processing methodologies. As a result, it is a descriptive survey design, with questionnaires among the data gathering tools used by the researchers.
Materials and instrument. The materials and instrument used in this research is researcher-made questionnaire. We, the researcher, will use a researcher-made questionnaire. The researcher created a questionnaire to ensure that the respondents could interpret the questionnaire during the piloting stage. Once the group representative signed the announcement letters, the researcher advisor, department head, and the school dean address the students. After the said letters are permitted to conduct the study, the researchers will disseminate the survey to the respondents. The online questionnaire is created and administered using the Google Docs platform, which allows the real-time collaboration and communication. On the other hand, survey questionnaire have 15 items based on the 3 indicators, and each has 5 statements to be answered. After completing the questionnaire, the proportion of community crime prevention strategies will be calculated using a Google Docs summary of all scaled responses and will interpret in the results sections. Taking ethical consideration, the researcher will assure the respondents' data will not be disclosed to any platform. Thus, the researcher will keep it confidential for their safety. Design and procedure. Design and procedure used in this research is the non-experimental quantitative research design. We, the researcher, will use a non-experimental quantitative research design. This method was used when the goal was to describe the status of the situation as it existed at the time of the study in order to investigate the causes of a specific phenomenon.